What's up, everybody? It's Opie Anthony, Jim Norton. It's Louis C.K. in studio.
Hey, fellas.
I had to apologize. He was waiting a long time in the green room, but we went off on a little tear about this Van Halen reunion.
You know what's going to be awful about the new song, too? They're going to put lines from the old songs in it. Like, we're back, and we're still running with the devil. They'll like throw a line like...
Oh, don't.
Like a clip show? Like a flashback clip show?
Yeah, a musical clip show.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's embarrassing just to think of that.
Oh,
And he can't jump like he used to, but he's making fun of all the other bands that come back and are a bit older.
He can't sing.
He can't
sing.
jump.
He talks his way through songs.
He was insane when he was doing his radio show. We've heard the stories.
Yeah.
Palm trees in the hallways. He wanted to decorate to get a cool vibe.
It was always about the vibe.
Yeah.
Everything's about the vibe. No, I'm not feeling the vibe. The vibe? Do a radio show.
How about this? The listeners weren't feeling your show.
Yeah, they weren't feeling the vibe coming out of the speakers.
I don't know if Al's going to dump this, but David Lee Roth was a horse's patoot.
Wow, easy.
No one's going to hear that.
Jeez.
Hey,
That was vulgar.
world's oldest woman died. And, this happens. Whatever.
It was during a home invasion. She was struck in the chin with a wrench for making a racial slur.
Does that mean that
They were perfectly acceptable when she was a kid.
Absolutely, it's a term of affection when you needed some bread out of the oven.
the world's oldest vagina is in the ground now?
Wow.
Basically.
I didn't even think of that.
Louie!
The
New
world-
angle on this world's oldest thing.
Oh,
Very
wow.
oldest, most disgusting, depressing.
Oh, man. I would love to know what that looks like after
Oh,
100
man.
years.
Imagine.
No, you don't.
It should have been her last act to just show everybody.
Here's what
Really?
Here it is.
the ravages of time does to the most beautiful thing on earth.
Yeah.
She opens her
Looks
leg.
like an old Mexican cave.
An old Mexican.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like Barbara Bush frowning.
Hey, now we can start the looks like bit.
Mhm.
We just started it looks
like a dried
It looks
Turkish
like that.
apricot. Maybe.
I
Well,
don't think we can start the looks like bit.
no, I know.
Now that we've said what it was.
I know. Here we go. She's
I know the rules.
she died at 114 years old. She's from oh boy. Who wants to attempt the town? Cuz it's
Chicago?
it's over there in Japan.
Oh, she's in Japan. You know, over there, the hand can be used like a knife. So on TV once.
That's right.
All right.
A knife that's really dull and has a fleshy edge to it.
How about we do this? We spell out the town, and then the people can play along at home.
Okay.
Okay.
The town is this. F-U-K.
Right.
Jeez.
They love having fun with that.
Is that the only name? That's the name of the town?
F-U-K-U-O-K-A.
Fuck you, okay?
I don't think that's it.
I think I just said what you spelled.
I don't think that's it.
Let's just go with Fukuoka.
Fukuoka?
Yon Minagawa, who had been certified by Britain's Guinness World Records as the world's oldest person at age 114 earlier this year, died of old age Monday evening.
114.
Hope she died of old age. How funny would that be if her grandson got crazy and drop kicked her down the stairs, practicing his kung fu? Like she was healthy as a mule. She was carrying churned butter in a bucket up steps, and her grandson got randy and just drop kicked her.
She had another 30 years in her.
Another easy.
She was doing awesome.
She was
butter churning. She was still active sexually.
She was making her yogurt meal.
Yogurt meal. She's a toothless.
Whenever they have
yogurt.
those old people always say, like, those hundreds of years old people, like, oh, she actually met Napoleon. There's always something like that.
Yeah.
Like, weren't there any old people that didn't meet any Napoleon or anybody?
No, just kind of lived their life, and that was it.
But here's the deal, 114 years old, yeah, whatever, but then you have to go back to the year she was born, 1893.
1893.
So what was around in
That's a
1893?
lot of stuff. Nah, not much.
Grover Cleveland was president.
Oh, Grover?
And then after him was McKinley, and McKinley got shot in his stupid fat face. And then Roosevelt, then Teddy Roosevelt. So she was born two presidents before Teddy Roosevelt.
How about this? Thomas Edison finishes construction of the first first motion picture studio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look at some...
Receives 2 U.S. patents. The first one for a cutout for incandescent electric lamps.
Oh, by the way, she was born when the president was Benjamin Harrison.
Oh, really?
It was the end of his reign.
Wow.
And then he was succeeded, obviously, by Grover Cleveland.
I think it's funny that you say you succeeded, obviously. Like we all knew that. Oh, yes, logically that would be nice.
Obviously.
You could have said he was succeeded by Lyndon Johnson, and I would have said, oh, okay.
Sure.
It's just an opportunity to look smart.
Okay.
They're like, wow, they know a lot about their presidents.
It's amazing anybody lived to be old in 18... Because back then, they knew nothing about health.
No.
Everybody smoked. They thought cancer was a delicacy. Idiots.
No, the guy who delivered her, the doctor, was wearing a tie and a belt and,
Dude... Are you ready for this? Back in 1893, this is how old this broad was. The United States legally declares the tomato to be a vegetable.
Yes. Go. I legally declare.
What was it before that?
That it was a human being.
Well, it's in dispute because it could be considered a fruit because it has seeds.
Yeah. So they had to argue
still
that
debated
for a while.
to this day.
That's right.
Yes. Thank God they were worrying about that.
How about the first car number plates?
Oh, yeah?
The first license plate.
First license plates you used to just be able to drive around. And a very happy birthday on that day.
What?
To Hermann Goering.
Oh, Goering was
born on that year. In that year. Of course, he perished in 1946. Along with Alfred Rosenberg, also a Nazi official, who also somehow died in 1946.
Oh, Jimmy Durante was born the same year of this old broad, and he ended up dying in 1980.
That's great.
It was awful.
We have anything else?
By the way, the tomato only had, what is that, 7/5 or 3/5? 3/5 of the vote before that.
Who was against it?
Is that it? That's
Teasing,
all the
of
stuff
course.
we got on 1893?
Who's the dissenting?
Oh, what are you kidding?
She freaking was born
in a dull year.
A dull year.
There wasn't much going on.
No,
I'm just looking at who else was born. What about deaths? Who died then? Like when the hell were they born? Anyone from 1700?
Wait, who died in 1893 on that?
A British entomologist by the name of John Westwood.
Yeah.
Was born in 1805.
Yeah.
And he died in whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, 88. They lived to be old back then.
Yeah, what was going on? Well, the average.
She's in Japan, in a small town of Japan. How much even changes there? Like,
True.
It's just been the same.
Yeah.
Stupid street.
She's walked around in the wooden shoes.
Walked around
and
in
done
her
the same
stupid
thing.
Little ding.
Yeah. Those block shoes. Those things with the little wooden strip molding on the bottom.
It's not like she has a skyscraper and a Walmart in her town.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to John in Rochester. John, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Today.
What's up, buddy?
Fukuoka is the name of that city in Japan.
Fukuoka?
Yeah.
Fukuoka.
Cool. What happens in that town?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I was working, so.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Also dying in that year was P.G.T. Beauregard. He was an American Confederate general.
Wow.
So she was born the year a Confederate general died.
All right, let's go to Paul on Long Island. Paul.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I think you kind of missed the point. She also survived 2 nuclear bombs being dropped around that tiny village.
All right.
Yeah, well.
There's something to be said.
Well, so then we didn't hurt him that bad.
Yeah, that radiation might have helped her out. Why, how close is her place to Nagasaki or Hiroshima?
I don't know where
I think it's far, but she would vacation there every year after it happened. Her and
She
her
had cousins in Nagasaki.
Her and her one wispy hair all of a sudden got healthy. She had 1 tooth and 1 hair, but she was always smiling and laughing.
So that lady's been, 14 years ago was, I'm bad at math. That was what year? 97?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 93?
That's 10 years ago, 93.
93, sure.
93 was 10 years ago.
No, 97.
No.
14 years ago was 93.
93.
Yeah.
That goes beyond bad at math.
I know.
Hey,
I guess what I'm trying to get at is that she has been really old since like the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been like a really
old.
A really old lady.
All right,
That's something.
Before there were the Beatles, she was an old Japanese lady.
She was already really
a
old.
smelly old woman with a completely worthless vagina.
She was muggable.
That's how long it's been.
She was muggable before black people could vote in this country.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's how long she's been attackable.
Damn.
It's nowhere near any of the
No?
big cities, right?
See. Well,
I just want to go on record. I don't know who this lady was, what her name was, but I'm glad she's dead.
I don't know her. I don't know what she
really
does.
All right.
I hope that she comes back to life and dies again.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was a hooker until 3 years ago? And she just quicker she got bored. She was for some reason the most popular hooker in that town. Guys would go to her like on the bachelor parties as a goof.
Yeah, what does she do for her life?
Everyone she knows has to be dead. Like, there can't be one person that she was friends with or family or anything.
Unless there's a bunch of teenagers she hangs out with, like the old guy in the beach movies, the Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
like
creepy old guy in the movies. This creepy ancient woman.
Yeah.
Trying to be young and hip.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here? And they all go, hey, Grandma.
Yeah.
Play a song.
Her son could be 90.
That's right.
She could tell her son to shut up and watch your language, and he's 90.
90 years old.
Her son could be 100 years old.
They're dead.
Technically,
They're dead. They're all dead.
Everybody.
All right, let's move on. That's enough
She
of the
stinks.
old lady. Yeah, she stinks and she's dead. Goodbye. Maury phobias. We got to get back to this. We started this last week. Maury's coming in tomorrow, so we really should play this today. Get everyone all riled up for tomorrow's visit.
Who's Maury?
Maury does these phobia shows there, Louis.
Oh, Maury Povich?
Maury Povich.
And,
yes.
and it's hilarious because he gets really, really deranged and into it. And he thinks he could cure, like, someone's phobia in a 10-minute segment.
By completely scaring the crap out of them with what they're afraid of.
Right.
There's no like
idea.
therapist's way of slowly getting you into something and baby steps or nothing. He will immerse you in what you are afraid of and just scare the crap out of people. And then laugh as they're going, look at her, look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her now, why is she doing that?
How about let's
I love Maury. He's an animal.
So he's coming here tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, here. Like, this one we played last week, just to bring you up to speed, though. So there was this lady, Andrea. She was afraid of birds, told this story while she was convinced the birds were following her and pooping on her all the time. They were after her funnel cake, blah, blah, blah. Tells the whole story. And now it's time for Maury to attempt to cure her phobia.
And she's crying as she's telling these stories.
Right,
she's like, and I went to the mall and the birds came out. Like, just talking about it had her in a tizzy.
And
So Maury decides he knows how to cure her.
And the cure is to bring out lots of birds. And have her face her fear.
We have to have you face your fears, Andrea. Bring out the birds. Just look over there.
Oh, and let's have dramatic music, too. That'll help her.
Whoa. Wait a second, Andrea. Wait a minute. Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. Don't do what I knew you would do.
Andrea, one bird. It's one little bird.
See, she's afraid of birds. Doesn't matter if there's one or 1,000.
But also it makes no sense. He's not like going, yes, face it, this is a bird. He's going, what's the matter?
Hey, what's the problem?
What, are you crazy?
You just told me through your
bird.
tears what your problem was, and now I bring one out and you're crying.
I thought you liked the bird.
And there's no help whatsoever going on here.
I thought you liked birds was the point of the story.
It's not stand here. Look,
No.
I want you to be prepared for this.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring a bird out on the other end of the stage. No, calm down.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in a cage way over there. I just want you to look at him.
Yeah.
Now, we're here with you. Everyone's supporting you. We know you're afraid. We
normal
understand
to feel
that.
afraid.
No, he's like, where is he? Bring out a bird! Bring out the bird! What's the matter with you? It's just a bird! Why are you crying? You dummy, it's a bird!
He's this close to tying her
Pecking
down.
on her head.
He's this close to tying her to a chair. Face your fear! Face it!
Face it!
You think she's kidding now? You think she's acting now? I don't think so. Wait a second.
He's chastising the audience.
Andrea, stand up. Stand up. It's going to be all right. I'm going to take him away. Stand up.
That's not going to happen.
You don't even want to look at it.
She's hyperventilating.
Stand up here. We're going to take them away. They're gone. Stand up here. Oh, God.
Oh, awesome.
Bob Kelly?
We'll be back right after this.
Yeah, he sounds so happy.
Let's pay some bills. We'll be back right after
Job
this. Gotcha.
Job accomplished.
You can hear the grin in his voice.
He loves
We'll
it.
be back right after
Like,
this.
here
right
goes
after
my
this.
ratings.
Yeah, yeah.
We accomplished what we wanted.
Oh, God.
Now it's time to pay some bills.
Look at the bird. Go on, look at it.
Do we have time to play Cotton Man before we go to break?
Please, Cotton Man.
And then after the break, we got April, who's afraid of frogs, and then we got Victoria, who's afraid of lizards.
Give a little of the Cotton Man.
Yeah, so there's another lady scared of cotton balls.
She hates the sound of it.
And
I kind of understand that. You ever pull cotton apart and it goes like...
Yeah.
Makes a slight, weird, textured sound to it. But this woman says she hates that and hates cotton. She's scared crapless
And
of
it goes back to her being a kid where she had nightmares of a cotton ball man who tried to kill her by shoving cotton balls in her mouth.
Cotton balls in her mouth.
There's something else going on there, obviously.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
So fat, pale uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was time to
Cottony soft.
Wear boxer briefs.
it was time to cure her phobia. So what does Maury do? He brings out a guy completely covered in cotton balls.
In cotton.
And then
It's like a Letterman bit or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the cotton ball man, here's a picture. It's up on YouTube.
Looks like a porno movie.
Yeah, he starts chasing her around the stage. Look at
He
this.
chases her around the
look at
stage?
that.
That's scary enough if you're not afraid of cotton.
That would be a great creature for a movie.
It looks like the Mummy.
The Cotton Man.
The cotton man. And look at her big fat. It didn't scare you away from eating.
They light her dramatically so she'll...
Yeah, from underneath.
Yeah.
A lot of bright light.
That'd be a great horror movie. Cotton Ball Man. He's defeated by a dryer.
The lint filter got him.
You upset at those?
Yeah.
And here,
Tell me about this.
Thought that they're making that noise.
What noise?
They're just making the noise.
Doesn't make a noise.
It does.
See, again, he's like pretending this.
You idiot. Are you nuts?
Wait.
Oh.
Carol, don't go back there. You're going to see more cotton than you want to see. Don't go back there. There's a lot of cotton back there. Carolyn, come here.
He's laughing at her.
This is one. No.
Oh, God.
I love Maury.
Oh. Oh, my God.
There's somebody who works for the show. I can't.
He's laughing.
He's laughing at her.
Laughing at her.
He's laughing at her back.
Move back, guys. Move back. Move back. Okay, we got it. All right.
We got it, he says.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, one for safety. Chase her again.
Yeah, we got it.
we got the shot we needed.
We got
the shot we needed.
We got
it, he said.
We got the fat, scared lady crying.
A fat
God.
pig running from a man with cotton balls on
Oh,
his
my
head.
God.
How do you not love Maury?
Got it. We got the money shot.
Goddamn Maury.
Oh, he's the Hitler of whatever he does.
You know something, though? He never fails to come up with stuff to keep his show rolling.
Yep.
Well, after the break, we got a lady that's afraid of frogs and lizards.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Two more
right.
ladies to go.
That he was probably about to get canceled. They brought him in and said, "Look, this show's just no good." And he went, "Wait, look what I got coming!
I got
He showed him
ideas."
The Cotton Man, and they went,
All right.
"All right, another week. You got to be another week."
Break out the real idea.
I got ideas.
All right. Hey, and for Al down the hall, when he does his show rundown, 923krock.com, go to the Opie and Anthony section. Make sure you include these videos for everybody, because it's hilarious. The cotton ball man chasing her is a great video.
And they taped it like a horror movie, too.
Yeah. Louis, anything we're promoting?
I'm all over the road. I got a tour called Shoot Up, and it's on MySpace.
Ooh. Louis C.K. on MySpace?
Yeah.
For all the tour dates?
All the tour dates. I'm all over the country.
That makes it very easy. It's Opie and Anthony.
Car Crash Comedy is coming back to the Opie and Anthony Show, Friday, August 17th in Washington, D.C.
I'm more nervous than Governor McGreevy at a rest stop.
If you think you're funny, you're invited to put your comedy stylings on display for an esteemed panel of judges and a live studio audience.
All right, and remember the rules of the game are you get 2 minutes, and if you get car crashed 3 times, you have to stop because you stink.
Email Sam at FoundryMusic.com because Sam thinks he's funny. And who better to judge an unfunny person like yourself than someone who thinks he's funny?
Just hit the streets of hall, please.
All right. Louis C.K. in studio today.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of talking about Maury and one of his phobia shows.
Maury.
The videos are just great. Make sure you check them out.
Why are you running? Come here.
I know. I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow about this whole thing.
How he just scares the bejesus out of people and laughs at them.
And who does he think he is that he could cure someone's phobia in 10 minutes before a commercial break?
I don't think he thinks he's curing anybody.
That's true, but we got to call
I'm out on a limb here, but
we got to call him out on it tomorrow.
Definitely.
But every time we call out Maury, when he loves our show, by the way, we try to call him out, and he's like, "Yeah, I do that for radio."
Yeah. He's not trying to fake anything.
The thing is that nobody's going to care, because who is he hurting?
Yeah.
Some fat lady who's afraid of cotton. Nobody cares.
You think people care about that fat lady that's afraid of cotton? No. They're going to write in and be like, "It's despicable.
No.
I have a fear of cotton."
No, Al Sharpton would be like, "Well, what's her problem?"
Yeah.
Maury is safe until they get a special interest group.
Yeah. But he picks things that are like frogs.
Frogs.
G. Gordon Liddy did that, when he was a kid. I read his autobiography years ago.
Yeah.
When he was a kid, he was afraid of thunderstorms and rats. So he caught a rat and he ate it. And he lashed himself to a tree during a thunderstorm when he was like 8, 10 years old.
That sounds like a Liddy thing.
When he was a child. Did it work? Yeah, he said he wasn't afraid of either anymore.
Psychopath is what it did.
Yeah, it turned him into a nation-ruining psychopath.
The lunatic he needed to be.
Turned him into a professional assassin.
Yeah.
He sees lots of rats now.
He'll never fess up to it, though.
No.
There's no statute of limitations on murder, he says.
Was he an assassin?
So he'll never say.
He won't tell you.
He won't tell if he's killed anybody.
We had him on the show that day, and
we asked him, but he goes, there's no statute of limitations on murder, so I will never answer that question.
And he brought in
which is pretty much a yes.
He brought in his son, and his son looked like he's done some things in his young life.
Yeah. In the military.
Passing the old family torch. Just
creeps.
All right. Here's April. She's afraid of frogs.
I cannot stand frogs. Frogs make my skin crawl. I cannot stand frog's skin. They're slimy. They're ugly. Their eyes bulge out. Their tongues. Their throat. When I was real little, my brother used to put frogs down my pants.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, I hate them. This is one frog at my house, looking at me, is jumping at me, is gonna kill me.
It's gonna kill you.
No more, just good. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Why does that bother you? Why does that bother you?
Why does that bother you?
Why?
It's a weird approach.
They're gonna get me.
What?
They're gonna get me.
They're this big.
I don't care. There's like millions of them coming at me and eating me. Just chasing me.
Wow, she's on acid.
Yeah. That's,
millions of them. She didn't sound real either.
Yeah, she didn't sound too real. She came up with, wacky ideas. The producers are all in the back. She's come up with, things that you think the frogs will do to you.
Yeah.
What, they must have asked her first, what do you think they'll do to you? I don't know. I just don't like them.
I'm just not crazy about frogs.
I'm not crazy about they kind of look funny. Yeah, that's
not gonna make it.
We need a little more. So let's. Are you afraid that they're gonna bite you?
Mm.
And then they nod. Please. Yeah, they're gonna bite me.
Yeah.
What if a whole bunch came at you? I'm afraid a lot are gonna attack me. Yeah. And she didn't sell it at all.
No, she sounded fake.
We should find out Maury's phobia. For tomorrow.
Obviously low ratings. He'll do anything to keep from getting those.
Maury, you're canceled.
Paternity show.
What's the matter? You're canceled. It's nothing. Come on.
Chase him around with the memo.
You gotta face
his phobia.
Grab this memo. No.
His phobia is natural graying of hair.
Yes.
Yeah. The natural graying of hair. He's
we'll
still dying
We'll have to look tomorrow and see if he's dying.
Non-homogeny in his hair.
So Maury has to bring out lots of frogs because that's how you cure this type of thing.
Yes. Dr. Maury.
But we have to confront your fear. You know that.
Yes.
So I'm going to bring some frogs out here. All right, now I want you to see these frogs.
Now I want you to see these frogs.
Wait a second. Just stay right there. Okay, all right. I think I got this. I got the picture. Yeah.
Totally fake.
I'm not laughing at you.
I'm laughing with you.
Boy, that scared me. Take the frog away. Please take the frog. Get away. She'll go over the banister. She'll go right over the banister. Dave, you better be back there. She jumped up. Okay, stop it. All right, take it back. Thank you, ladies and gents. Okay?
He's trying to get her to. She'll go over the banister. Go over the banister.
Yeah, please fall over the banister.
Would you go over the banister? We went over this.
Can you improv with me here? I'm saying don't do it, but I want you to fly over that banister and crash to the ground.
Yeah. How great he gets paralyzed over a frog
on
Maury.
We don't want her to fall over the banister.
We couldn't have that and show her underwear.
Pull the trap door.
He's doing exactly what you'd want to do. Like, when you hear about a lady who's afraid of frogs, all you think of is, I'd love to throw frogs on that bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. These people are not sympathetic people.
No.
You don't look at them and go, oh, the poor woman. You're laughing at them.
And he's not faking it, really, because he's laughing along thinking, this is ridiculous. Come on,
look at her run.
This can't be real.
That's a war.
We have time to meet Victoria before you leave this side of the show?
Yeah, what do we got?
Lizards.
Listen how lizards are affecting Victoria's life.
Every single night I wake up in a cold sweat because I know that lizards are coming for me and crawling up in my bed. And they're going to crawl up in my ears and over my body, and it terrifies me. Lizards pick on me. It's just like they just come after me. When I see a lizard, I run and I hide. One day, I was about
It's a bad script.
She runs and hides.
When I see a lizard, I run and I hide.
No, we're back in. The last one, April was,
Yeah, I don't like her.
I'm believing Victoria.
I like when they're really...
They also find dummies.
Lizards pick on me.
They pick on me.
Lizards pick on me.
They pick on me. I run and I hide.
I like this because she's freaking out before even seeing anything. Just thinking about it has got her like crying, and so she'll put on a good show.
I don't care if she's fake.
I don't care.
She's still entertaining.
Yeah.
Maury would be great if someone was afraid of being sexually assaulted. He had 3 guys with ski masks chasing her.
What's the matter?
Just rape.
Come on, yeah.
Rape-a-phobe.
One day, I was about to bathe my daughter, and a lizard came out of the drain, and I took off running. I had to call the police. I don't take the lizard or kill a lizard. I've had to move 3 times because I know the lizards are coming to get me. I know they won't leave me alone.
She had to move 3 times.
Why don't you move to New York?
I was going to say, start moving north.
I've never seen a lizard in New York.
Maybe in a pet store or something.
She's not a Diamondback.
Up on in the pet store.
Yeah, she's just moving from one town in Florida to
in Opie's neighborhood, walking a poodle. The old women.
Imagine if you were afraid of turtles.
They look like lizards.
Oh, jeez.
Turtles.
If you're afraid of turtles and you saw Voss's hands coming at you. That bombed.
No, that's any Voss turtle hand reference is good.
Official endeavor.
Yeah. She feels the lizards just won't leave her alone.
You have added to your own problems. What state do you live in?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
She's just moving all over Louisiana.
She's moving all over the South.
She's going to be away from the lizards?
No, go to Alaska.
Yeah, no lizards there.
There's one lizard there, it dies.
It's not the right state for lizards. But you got to cure this phobia of lizards.
Ah.
Yeah, I need to because I'm tired of living like this.
We're not talking about this. We're talking about little things.
Oh, boy, here we go.
They're harmless little things.
No, they're not harmless.
Really? What do they do?
They pick with me.
What do you mean pick with you?
They just pop up and keep picking with me. They won't leave me alone.
You think they argue with you or something? What's going on?
I tape my windows. I nail my windows shut. I put wood on the bottom of my doors, and they still get in my house.
Now, how did this all start? Do we know?
When I was a child, I guess people would play with them and break their tails, and the tails would grow back. That's just terrifying.
Lizards are like,
that's terrifying.
Lady, that's what we're supposed to do.
And if the lizard is still getting in her house, she probably should have done better at school because
running into
what kind of house? What kind of house are you living in? Yeah. All right, well, here it is. Maury brings out a 4-foot iguana, and then to help In parentheses, Victoria with her feet.
Wow. Yeah, it can't be just be a small lizard
Can't
at
be-
first. It's got to be this giant iguana.
It can't be baby steps. He just spent the summer cloning a real dinosaur to
Cloning a dinosaur.
to get the right reaction here.
Gonna bring out a lizard.
Bring out a lizard. Here comes the music.
That's a big lizard. Wait a second. Oh, no.
Again, he's blown away by the response. Well, wait a second. What? Oh my gosh, he's upset.
No.
The video's great, and like I said earlier, Al Dukes will probably link all these.
Yeah.
But the guy with the lizard is dramatically walking slowly toward her.
Yeah.
And the more she screams, he just continues walking toward her.
Guiding her toward the rug that's covering the lizard pit.
Right.
What's the matter?
Don't go over there. It's a lizard pit.
No. Victoria, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
This bastard, Maury, now that I look at the video closer, so one guy comes in from the left with a huge iguana.
Mm-hmm.
She runs the other way. Guess what's waiting for her over there? Another guy with an iguana walking toward her.
Yep.
It's gonna be all right. Stay back here. Don't get any closer. Don't get any closer, please. Stay right there. Okay. I'll go over. Even though I don't. I'm not happy with these. Stop it, guys. All right, stop.
He's active.
Hey.
Come on, what do you think this is? Didn't you hear the lady say she's afraid of those things?
Now, when I say stop it, you guys keep going.
For another 5
whatever
or
you
6
do.
feet.
It's the meeting before.
Whatever you do, don't listen to me when I say stop.
And then I'm going to get madder.
Right.
Yeah.
You
The matter
just
I
keep
get.
coming.
Coming.
Right.
I'm not happy with these. Stop it, guys. All right, stop. All right. Which one? How about the little one over there? You worried about that one? All right, just take the lizards away. Please. I don't like the lizards now. See, they left.
They left
Yeah, but you
on
caused
their
the
lizard
whole
car.
thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Maury's in tomorrow. We'll be talking
Maury.
about these phobia shows that he's up to. Paternity shows and
They're huge. Those are
and
huge.
phobia shows and progeria. It's all about the P's.
Freak shows. Yeah.
He's got the P shows. Phobias.
Kids, primordial dwarfs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They're all starting with P. Louis C.K., your MySpace for your...
On tour, chewed up many theaters around the country. That's it.
Louis C.K.
Are you playing Washington with us Saturday?
I am.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I am.
And you'll see him down there at the Nissan Pavilion in Virginia.
I got a lot of new clips on
This
YouTube
Saturday.
also, my YouTube channel. A lot of new video.
Ooh.
Little cartoons and stuff I made.
I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to check out your YouTube videos.
Okay.
All right, we're going to continue on the other side. If you're not joining us, have a great day.
And have a happy ending.
Oh. It's a book.
Shock jerks.
Opie and Anthony.
Harry's husband.
Hey, let's start with Charles in Houston. We're here at XM Satellite Radio. Charles, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? I got a
Charles.
Charles?
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Charles.
Hello.
Charles.
Charles?
Yes.
Charles?
Hello.
What's wrong with the phones?
They are not working.
Why is it the same questions every day? What's wrong with the phones? Can you
Same
hear us?
questions.
Get it
It
figured
is.
out.
Hello.
Get it
Fucking
figured out.
Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. We're just, what? The phones.
It's
Don't
funny.
phone-
Phones again.
You know what this is like? Because corporate just doesn't get it sometimes. They think we could still do a radio show without phones and stuff. It's like,
Damn
we should just take their Bluetooth away from them for a day.
They freak out.
Or their stupid fucking BlackBerry.
Their
And then they'll
Blackberries.
understand what we go through.
They need the
Why
BlackBerry.
would that have to be up? It's usually this button.
Uh-oh.
Can we try it again?
use
Charles, Houston.
Yes. What's going on, guys?
Good fix, E-Rock. Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
What button
E-Rock's
did he
like
hit?
Verizon.
He hit a button on his own phone. He's now calling West Palm Beach. Fucking having cheese
Charles.
delivered again. From there to his apartment in New York.
Mumps neck. Oh, fuck.
All right, we got two.
You called him mumps neck before.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, it killed me.
He is.
Hey, we got
a sardine.
two guys on cell phones. What's happening, E-Rock?
Come on,
Who are you
Rock.
calling besides not Crunch?
What?
in touch with Mars.
Mars.
Oh, it's too far away.
The planet, yes.
Why don't you call Uranus? It's more appropriate.
He's trying to call Mars on his phone.
Oh, and there you got Steve over there on another cell phone. What's
Yes.
happening?
Hello. I don't know. I'm calling Iraq, but it's busy.
I'm not.
And we got a queue of the D waiting, and we got comic with cancer. We got lots of
They're all
polarity to
calling
get to.
each other.
Charles.
What's
No
going on,
Charles.
guys?
We tried the other phone.
What's
Maybe
going
Charles
on?
is just a
I'm-
dope.
Maybe Charles is an ass. Maybe Charles' phone doesn't work.
Hi, who's this?
Any person?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Must be Charles again.
Hi, who's
Maybe
this?
they're with Charles.
All right, well, we're gonna get your cue of the D in a few minutes.
I always hated
Stupid
Charles
phone.
in Charge.
Oh.
It's a name for a show.
He was in charge.
In charge of being a faggot cunt face.
See, this is what happens, XM. You get us just saying cunt a lot.
Yeah, that's
our fault. See
That's what you get.
See,
we
this is
don't
what you
get our
get.
phones.
That's what you get. That's what you would if you didn't have your BlackBerry.
Yeah, you lose your BlackBerry or the little Bluetooth things. They'd all just be walking around the office going, "Cunt."
Cunt.
Can I say that?
Or we'll just say Space Shuttle Endeavour over and over again. We're also waiting for a video over and over again. We're also waiting for a video to come in. We'll play the audio portion. But Louis C.K. is a huge YouTube star, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Many YouTube clips now.
And everyone's telling us we got to play the Catholic Church video.
That's the favorite.
I got the treat. I got the special treat of seeing that.
That's
when,
right, I showed it to
Louis
you
was
right
in.
after
Showed
I
me on
finished
the
cutting it.
laptop. Yeah.
Yep. Right,
And
right,
it's
I did that.
hysterical. Jesus. You going with some sick shit. Well, I saw one the other day. I'm just fucking around on YouTube, and I don't even know how I get to certain places. You know, you just kind of, you're on a road, and you don't know where you're going. You watch one video, and then there's something in the sample window, and you go, let me see that.
Right.
And you go in a whole nother direction. Well, I ended up on one of yours, and it's you stealing a child's ice cream and running into a helicopter.
Yeah, and the helicopter takes
And
off.
helicopter takes.
Yeah.
How did you get permission to even do something that dangerous?
Well, it was, we were using the helicopter for something else.
Oh, okay.
And so I had this idea, right before we take off, can I get this kid and I steal his ice cream and then jump in the helicopter and have it take off?
The thing is, it took off before you were really
Before I
secured
got
in there.
Well, that's what
yeah.
the guy gave me a tutorial of how to get in the door and close it.
The cool get in
yeah.
as
Like
I'm
an
taking
action
off.
figure.
Yeah.
Well, you know how
Action
the
star.
dudes give you a safety thing. You have to get in, you have to pull the latch 15 different ways and close it, and then strap in. Before I take off, I have to see you strapped in, and I need to see a closed door. The guy gave me in a very authoritative voice. That's what I need to see. I do not lift off. The sleds do not leave the ground until you are in and the door is shut. And I said it would look a lot cooler if you would take off the instant I'm even near the helicopter.
Yeah.
And he said, all right, we'll do that.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
And I thought, the thing is that I was thinking like a guy shooting a comedy video. I wasn't thinking like the dude who has to do it, because I don't like heights. I don't like...
Well, you picked a great
I'm not a
gag.
courageous dude. And so it didn't hit me until I had a foot on the sled of the thing and one foot in, and he starts taking off. And I was terrified.
Dude, that's what got me. Like, the bit itself is funny. I'm watching it. It's funny. Louis comes out. There's a kid eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Louis, there's no real dialogue between you two.
just
It's
music.
just you, kind of music. And then Louis kind of looks around, grabs the kid's ice cream, and runs. Here he is. He licks it, runs, and then I was totally taken out of it by feeling like you were going to die.
Yeah.
Can I?
Like, it's like, wait, Louis did that?
Wow, look at that. You're like an action star.
And then the helicopter banks to the side of the door. So you could have flown right the fuck out of there.
I was looking down. I was holding onto the seat cushion, which, by the way, is velcroed into the helicopter very softly, and I'm looking down at water.
Yeah,
Like,
the
all
thing
I
turned
see
like
is
sideways.
just water. It's just the East River.
It took me right out of the bit itself. When I was looking at that point, I just went, Louis just did a stunt.
It was crazy. And then seconds later, we're over the Brooklyn Bridge. Like, it takes like 10 seconds.
I gotta jump in, though. You don't run like an action star.
No, I don't. I run like a big fat retard.
And you do what everyone does when they're approaching a helicopter.
Yeah.
You're crouching
You
down.
duck. Crouch my head down
Except for Vic Morrow. He didn't do that.
Even though there's plenty of headroom, but we all have to crouch down. See, look at him crouching down. You're giving yourself a few extra inches.
Exactly. Well, because in order to take off that fast, in order to take off that fast, he had to be at the rotors had to be at that
speed. Yep.
It was incredibly loud, and it was. And he did that.
Yep.
And the kid, and nobody cared. I was the only one who was like, "Can the kid be this close to a helicopter?"
Wait, it's by the water.
And people would
you
be
could
like,
have blown him into the drink.
Exactly.
Yeah. Were you scared over the bridge?
So yeah, that really bummed me out a lot. But I did. We did 3 takes, and by the third one,
3 takes.
I was enjoying.
Oh, you were flying it by the third one.
Yeah.
Like, give me the stick.
You know what?
The first one.
That's a cool YouTube video, right?
That is.
That's something
all right.
different. I like it.
It's funny though because there's a lot of comments on it, and some of them are like, "Fuck this video! I hate this video. This was a waste of my
Every
time."
single video on YouTube has dude, this sucks. It's a waste. You could videotape Jesus Christ coming back, walking on fucking water, and there will be that guy. Dude, this is such shit.
This is
This is why YouTube sucks.
Fake.
Videos
Fake.
like this.
So fake.
And then they'd be fake, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same comments.
Yes.
And then there's the, dude, that's so funny, or this rules, so talented, that's great.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what YouTube, it used to be cool.
There's another kind of another comment that's on every YouTube thing that I have, which is just a literal reaction to what was done.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few comments on that one that say, like, wow, he took that ice cream and got in that helicopter.
Oh, wow. He took it, ran.
That seems like a lot of, he didn't need a whole helicopter to get away from that child, did he? Like, people that are
taking it literally.
And you're using a child actor, but some of these dummies, this one right here, oh my God, that was so mean. I hope that was just a joke. And you didn't really just steal ice cream from a little boy making a dramatic escape on a helicopter just for the heck of it, because that would be mean.
You get what it is you get a cross section of society. You get everything. You're not just getting people that get a joke or have a sense of humor or are stuffy business people. It's everything. So you'll get morons that think everything's real.
Yep.
You'll get the people that think everything's fake.
Well,
you get people that think everything's great.
Exactly.
Everything sucks.
Yes, exactly. No, the one that I have, the most innocuous video that I have on there, my dog fighting with a sprinkler, it's been hit 2 million times because
people love animals.
And we wanted we want to show it at the virus tour, but we didn't. We can't get a good.
I don't have. I took it with a little digital camera.
Yeah.
So, but there's a bunch of people that are really mad at me because the name of the video is Louis C.K.'s Stupid Dog, and because I call my dog stupid, she's stupid. She's a dog,
of course.
And the video, if you haven't checked it out yet, is Louis' dog kind of chasing after a sprinkler.
It's just she's trying to drink from a high-powered sprinkler.
I like to think that she's trying to eat it. She's trying to eat it.
The velocity of the water is turning her head sideways,
whipping her head
every time she bites into it,
ripping out teeth.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Well, watch. Then she follows this.
She
thing.
tries. She's like, and then she goes,
barks at it a little.
I'm done with it.
All right,
that's how we want to introduce you at the virus tour, but we don't have a good copy of that.
Well, since I put that one has more comments than anything else, and most of them are negative. People saying you shouldn't call your dog stupid. You're stupid because you didn't give her enough water. That's why she's doing that.
Dogs love things like that.
Other people saying you're wasting water. It's a fucking public park sprinkler near my house.
You got 6,300 comments and 4 honors, by the way. What are the honors for the video there, E-Rock?
Cruel.
Down, right there. No, up.
Asshole. Most fake video. It's not even a real dog, dude.
E-Rock.
It's the dog in the Pirates of the Caribbean that is holding the keys.
This one is on also. It was on Keith Olbermann on.
Oh my God.
It was on television.
Oh really?
I just read. Somebody told me it was.
E-Rock, honors. You've never looked at honors on a video?
Why would he know about honors?
E-Rock, move the arrow to your left.
E-Rock.
All right, now up.
Directing
Stop.
his mouse
To the right.
Higher.
Right.
Higher.
Down.
Why?
Down to the left.
Oh my God.
Right there. Right.
Oh my God! It's like a young retarded child.
I didn't know you could have honors. I don't even know what that is.
Most discussed all-time comedy. You're in 95th place.
Not bad.
Recently featured 66th place. You're big in Poland. Recently featured in Poland. 26th place though. Let's see what Polish videos are beating it right now.
Wow.
All right, here's the Polish.
By a person doing the same thing.
Oh boy.
Fuck, that's funny.
Polish people are watching it going, so that's how you drink from a sprinkler.
Well, you got the joy of shaving beating you. Go to the first
joy
page.
Of shaving.
First page there. Polish videos recently featured in Poland. Wow, I can't speak
You
Polish.
speak Polish? Oh.
Tesla.
Well, you were.
Tesla coil at Duxin 2007.
Tesla.
South Bank juggling. Ararat video. Whatever. I guess this isn't as fun.
Crap.
We were hoping. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Damn. How many hits, though?
That one over 2 million. It's getting close to 3 now. I think it's like 20. Isn't it 2.4 million now?
Wow.
Oh, you're checking every day, aren't you, Louis?
Oh, yeah.
We do that.
We
do that.
How many do I have? Put mine. Put my
Louis
Vista
got
in.
Louis got 2.5.
I have. Put mine. Put my
Louis
Vista
got
in.
Louis got 2.5.
Damn it. Put my Vista in. How many? How many?
Anthony had a viral video too there, Louis. He's up to
What? 1.7.
1.7.
Son of a bitch.
Good.
What kind of faggot video is that? 1.7.
I know.
1.8 almost. Let's call it 1.8.
It's my Vista when I was loading Vista in on my Dell computer.
The biggest Opie and Anthony video so far on the video.
Oh yeah, and the comments on that one are great because it's like, all right, Mac fanboy, why don't you blow it out your ass, you sissy,
it's all
with your
PC
Mac,
cunts,
and then it's like, you know, and then the PC people are even like, you know, you can't figure out how to do it. You know, you got to run the test first to see if your computer's compatible, asshole. And I'm like, dude, I know about computers. I did everything.
Yes.
I bought a computer that was a Dell computer that was Vista ready. It said Vista ready, but Vista wasn't ready yet. So they go, when Vista comes out, you load it in, and you're Vista ready. I go to load it in, wouldn't fucking load. No drivers for it. And people going, well, it's not Dell's or Vista's fault, ass. It's your cards, your video cards didn't have the drivers ready for Vista. Jesus. Well, then Vista ain't fucking ready to come out. It was working before Vista, didn't work after. It's Vista's fucking fault, not NVIDIA. You fucker.
Yeah.
I hate that. And they make it sound like, you know, well, he must have a real piece of shit. Dude, I buy and sell your fucking piece of shit computers on a weekly basis. I'm sorry I have to bring my wealth into this.
Calm down. Calm down. Most people were with you.
No, the thing is that people think
assholes.
this is what I've learned from it, because obviously the Catholic one I did got the most negative response because it's very inflammatory.
Well,
but even the one I did one about my father, this whole thing where it's a cartoon.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
It's just a cartoon of how I can do anything in a cartoon, but it mostly becomes about confronting my father. And I get a lot of people saying, you know, you should leave your dad alone. He probably did his best. And like the thing is, I think people's problems is that it's okay to get offended by stuff you see, but because people get to comment, they think their being offended should matter.
Right.
And it just fucking doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If you're offended, nobody has to give a shit that you don't like something.
Yeah.
You can just sit there and not like it and go fuck yourself.
That's why I like that they have comments for people's comments.
Yeah.
Like you can take his comment and then people get ragged on their comments. It's like, good, see? You said fuck you? Now these people are telling you, go fuck yourself on your comment. Who animated that? Because it looked like you.
A great guy. His name is Aaron Augablick. They did a show.
Credits?
He did. No, that's David Trisman for Lucky Louie. But this guy, he does a show called Wonder Chosen on MTV. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so funny. It's like
here, and
I
then,
can
and then
fly.
It's me telling my father that I don't appreciate his.
Dude, I got something to do tonight.
I can do everything in a cartoon, you know, because I'm a cartoon character. So he starts doing all these fun things in a cartoon, and then it always ends up him having some awful confrontation thing with his father.
Yeah, stuff that I'm too afraid to have.
Is that worth
in real life?
Is that worth playing, audio-wise?
Nah,
no, you got to say it.
You need a cartoon. Okay.
Yeah. The Catholic one's the best one, especially since we're on XM.
I'm going to give you the big plug. This is what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to watch all the Louis C.K. videos on YouTube.
It's
definitely.
Just, if you go to youtube.com and then it's just /Louis C.K., then that's my channel.
Yeah.
It's amazing that it takes like 4 minutes to set up and you have your own channel.
Your own channel, hey, whatever you want to say.
It has the same bandwidth and strength as like NBC.com. That's why the internet scares the shit out of these people.
Oh, this is fucking.
And all you need is a little push, you know, some people to catch on to it.
Yep.
And
it's
you get huge amounts of hits. People see things more than they see.
Especially if you don't charge money. If you put stuff out there for free, because as soon as I see that I got to pay for something on the internet, it's gone.
Goodbye.
Like that.
Yeah.
See ya.
Pay for it.
Sure, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the Catholic video? We got yet?
It's up there.
All right, thanks, Danny. Let's go to Brian. He's got a cue of the D for us today. Brian, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Hi, Brian.
Great.
Well, I got a cue of the D. Why do midgets laugh when they run?
Hold on now. Let us get a chance to... Why do midgets laugh when they run? Because their mothers drank during pregnancy.
No.
Let's see.
Hold on.
It's nervous laughter because they know they're going to die because their hearts are too big for their rib cage.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Lou. It's a good point. How about this? What was the question?
Oh, my God.
Why do they laugh when they're running?
run?
They're not laughing. They're crying. But because they're cartoonish, we think they're always jolly.
So either way, it doesn't matter.
Mine was close to Jimmy's. They are crying because they're trotting upon their balls.
Why are midgets...
I think it's the same answer as why do women, why don't women come? Who cares?
Oh, who cares, right?
Wait, why
Why
was the midget laughing while he was running?
Yes.
I know, because he didn't realize he was running head on into a mirror, and he was thinking, look at that piece of shit headed towards me.
Look at that subhuman.
Look at that
fucking
short, big-headed shit blob
Look
with
at that
tiny shoes.
God-hated piece of shit.
Look at that thing that should have been aborted running towards me.
Is that it, sir?
Look at that one exception to what Hitler should have not killed.
Look at that no basketball playing motherfucker. Eat pussy standing up, nothing, running towards me.
The poor midget.
Well, let's find out. Brian?
Yeah,
Why do midgets laugh when they run?
because the grass...
I think I got it, though.
I think I did, too.
Yeah?
The grass tickled his balls or his taint or his ass or something.
I wasn't quick enough, huh?
Nah.
Mike in Queens.
Because...
I thought he hung up. You did? Oh.
Yeah, it was him.
Who cares?
Mike in Queens, who saw this coming? What do you got there, Mike?
I just saw a midget that looked just like Earl. He was dressed all in black, and just his little fingers dangling out of the sides of his shirt.
Little fingers.
But I mean, he was an Afro-American midget, all
Afro-American.
Afro-American.
Who, you Malcolm X's speechwriter?
Using terminology from the 60s. He was a Negro.
Not offend the midget that you're calling in to say you saw, because it's funny that he's deformed.
Yeah.
But I'm not a racist, though.
The fun in these midget sightings is when you tell us what the little fellow was doing.
Well, basically, he was just like trotting down the street, with his little legs running.
No midget ever just walks down the street. He's
They have to trot to keep up with everybody and keep up with life.
He was running,
keep up with the globe.
He was walking.
You never hear, what was that midget doing? Oh, he was on the phone making a real estate deal.
Yeah.
It's never that.
He was washing an elephant with a big broom. Or whatever.
It's always something insignificant that jocularity should ensue after you hear it.
He was dancing with pointy shoes with bells on them.
All right, sir, you just jump all over Anthony.
That's okay.
Why do you feel like you have to continue talking there, Mike? I never understand
well,
that.
I was just trying to say something, and you guys started to talk.
Oh, we're sorry.
All right, well, obviously you have something important to say, so Mike, what is it? I'm sorry.
I just thought it was funny. It looked a little like Earl's mini-me. That's why I was calling about this midget. Well, I screwed that up. Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got Louis C.K.'s Catholic Church clip ready to go.
Don't mind me.
Why do you have a clicking when
I
you
have
type?
to. I ought to turn the thing off.
Turn the sound off on your iPhone.
Just,
what are you clicking away? There's a lot of clicking
text.
going on.
My girl's still in the hospital, so I have to text occasionally.
Is she listening to the show?
No. They won't allow it.
They won't allow the XM and the old...
Won't allow it.
Today's the big operation. We didn't even give the update yesterday.
She's going to have her
this morning.
her gallbladder removed. A gallbladder.
Yeah.
It's one of those parts. You just...
Yeah.
You can take that out.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. Toss it.
Here's
for queers.
Gallbladders are for faggots.
Toss it.
Here's
for queers.
Gallbladders are for faggots.
Louis C.K. becoming a YouTube star. Here's his video. Louis C.K. learns about the Catholic Church.
Right.
I was raised Catholic till I was about 10, and then I quit.
because my parents let me. But I was always amazed. I don't really know anything about the Catholic Church. It's an enormous institution.
Louis, you're producing these things, right? Why the big microphone? Is that all you have at home?
That's all
Why not hide that thing?
God, I didn't even look at that.
Why not hide and make it look a little more natural?
I thought everything was a prop.
The camera just happened to pop on, and you have this thing to say. Look at this.
I assumed everything was well thought out, and it was like a reason.
Well, he wants to be Letterman. Look at this. Look at this.
No,
He's got the Letterman mic in front of him.
It's kind of like it was supposed to be a podcast, and I was doing it as a podcast originally.
Okay.
And then it became an HBO pilot presentation that didn't get off the ground.
Right.
And I just didn't trade the microphone for anything that looked.
And you're leaning into the microphone because you're not sure if you're getting good sound out.
You had a clip-on lav or something.
Terrible
you could have
broadcaster.
used,
Yeah, no
You
idea
should
what I'm doing.
Hire a buddy to get one of those boom mics.
A boom mic.
Something.
That would have been awesome.
It really is awful.
Louis is a big star.
Right.
It's supposed to look kind of homemade.
Merv Griffin's mic. It should just have some big flowery crap on it.
Yeah.
The one that Jack Parr threw out because it looked old.
Wait, what's your excuse though? It was just like
It was supposed to look kind of homemade.
okay.
And like it's just me presenting the shit because I put the production value into the clips, into the bits,
right?
And so the tie together stuff, I made it purposefully. I don't have any money for this part,
right?
You should have been holding like a long Gene Rayburn microphone,
one of those old game show ones.
Right.
Little booger on the end of a car antenna.
He started radio.
Oh, did he?
That's right. I was raised Catholic till I was about 10, and then I quit because my parents let me. I gotta hear this. But I was always amazed. I don't really know anything about the Catholic Church. Mm-hmm. It's an enormous institution, total mystery. So I just went out and found out everything that I could about the Catholic Church and what it's all about. I started here at the Catholic Archdiocese of New York. I just walked in the door and started asking questions. Without much effort, I was given an interview with Father Ike McCready, spokesperson for the Archdiocese. So, what is the Catholic Church? What are you guys all about?
Okay. The Catholic Church is an ancient, worldwide organization dedicated to the constant goal of fucking young boys.
Holy!
It's a whole the whole atmosphere in there. It's a priest.
Very real.
You got the guy as the priest. It looks like you are in.
We are in a church.
And I'm sitting there like, is he using an actor? I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure it
don't
out,
know.
and then all of a sudden, whammo!
Kablammy, yeah.
Wow.
Great.
It's
Hold on.
Worldwide organization dedicated to the constant goal of fucking young boys.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
I thought everybody knew that.
Well, I thought that the point of the church was to worship God, and the boy fucking was just incidental.
No, it's just the other way around. The church is the boy fucking. All the other stuff is just busy work.
Holy shit, are they coming after you with torches and pitchforks?
More or less, yeah.
Busy work.
Great, Louis.
Oh, this is funny.
Did our friend Bill O'Donoghue get it?
Nobody, he hasn't said anything. There's been a couple of Catholic websites that I've found that have... The great thing is that they embed the video. Like this one Catholic website said, this is the worst thing we've ever seen. They embed it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can watch it, and there's links to my website, links to my MySpace page.
Right.
Like, it's the greatest.
They're advertising for you.
It's awesome.
And it continues.
Okay, so how does it work?
Well, you stick your dick up their ass.
No. I mean, as an organization.
Holy!
I love it.
We shot this at a church in New York, which I'm not going to say which one it is. Of course, there's no reason to cause any problems.
Yeah.
And the guy, because they don't care, they don't know what we were shooting. And it wasn't a Catholic church. It was a different kind of church. And the priest was a nice guy, and he kept sticking his head in and going, hey, you need an extra? I'm kind of a ham.
Oh, no,
man.
So you had no idea what was going on in his office?
No idea.
Should have been filming porno.
No idea.
You could have been doing porno in there.
Exactly.
Hey, I could,
No idea. Oh. I mean, as an organization, why do you need a whole church just to do that?
Oh, you see, you can't just go around fucking boys in the street. People get mad. So what we do is we build churches around the world and tell people they gotta come there to pray, give us their money, or they'll go straight to hell. Now that gives us the authority and the gravitas to control their lives, most importantly, to give us their young boys, so we can educate them, feed them, and ultimately fuck them in the ass and face. And it's tax deductible.
And it's tax deductible.
Fuck him in the ass and face.
And YouTube has no problem with this video?
Apparently not.
Holy
shit.
Not.
Are you
kidding me? It's not even, there's no warning that it's...
We show a lousy, boobie or something, and our whole account gets deleted.
Yep.
Maybe it's because there's no visual thing,
There's
like
nothing,
a breast or something, and, you could say whatever the hell you'd like.
Mm-hmm. It's just words.
That is interesting.
It's just words. Nobody
I was very
gets hurt.
surprised to find out that the Catholic Church exists solely for the purpose of boy rape. But as I did some research, I found out that it's true. I contacted the Vatican for verification, and I received this written statement from the Pope himself. We at the Catholic Church fuck boys all day long. That's all we ever do. Signed, the Pope. Father McCready showed me how the Catholic Church is constantly refining their boy fuck techniques.
So what are all these people doing?
This is the only part that is...
the situation room. This is where we keep track of all the molesting priests around the world and move them from place to place so they won't get caught.
Let's go. It's not matching the video.
Father Gigan, you are clear to ass rape a male child in Sector 649er. Good day.
This is where you need to see the visuals a little bit, because we found this amazing place that looks like
some kind of situation room.
Yeah, it looks like Dr. Strangelove situation room. Right. Very, very perfect.
A lair.
Yes.
Someone's evil lair.
Yes. Lots of computer screens and guys moving pieces around with long sticks.
Is there a reason why you do this?
Purity.
Purity?
Yeah. You see, the boys come to us and they are pure. We fuck the boys and take the purity into ourselves. And the next time we defecate, we create what's called a purity brick.
A purity brick? What do you do with all these bricks?
Well, we bring it to this paper plant, crush them into mulch, and that's how we make Bibles.
So you're telling me that all Catholic Bibles are printed on paper made from the shit of priests who fuck kids in the ass?
That's it in a nutshell, yes.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Well, the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
We went to Staten Island to a real paper plant. Found a real paper processing plant and shot in there. It was like 150 degrees in there.
Oh.
The thing was to do it as real looking as possible.
You're so twisted.
That's great, dude. Very funny.
So, are there any boys that you guys have not fucked?
Were you raised Catholic?
Yes.
And were you fucked by a priest when you were a boy?
No, I don't think so. Wait. No, I was. Yeah, I guess I was. Huh.
We're very thorough.
A little tear in my eye right there.
He starts crying.
Let me ask you one more question.
Shoot.
Is it wrong to fuck boys?
Of course not. And if it was wrong, now don't you think God would put a stop to it? I'm just teasing you. There's no God.
That's it.